Welcome back to youtube.com/Geek Aloud. Today we are having a look at Dredge, the recently released, or on the March the 30th, I should say. Was released about a week ago now, just under a week. Bit of an indie developed game from a New Zealand-based studio, Black Salt Games, released on Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, and Xbox Series and 1 console. So pretty much covering the gamut there. Just before we jump into it, it does look like just a bit of an overview. It's described as an indie fishing game where the player controls a fisherman who encounters increasingly Lovecraftian creatures as they venture out further into an open world archipelago. So, haven't laid hands on it yet. You'll be jumping in at the same time as I am. If you are interested, you can get a bit of a rundown, I should say, on how it all plays. Bit of an interesting sort of art style to it there. And while we're watching this, I'll just give you a bit of a heads up to the Gaming Enforcement Agency, where we will most likely be discussing, this is one of the games we've been played for the week. That's every Thursday, 8 PM Australian time. Myself, Unky Dunky and Troy jump into the games we've been playing. The news of the week, along with the upcoming game releases and the standoff as well, where we pit the best of gaming against each other and come out with a winner each and every week. Looks like we can only do one thing at the moment, is steer the old boat out, so it does have a bit of a day-night cycle as well, so I think every time you sort of move or anything you sort of do, during the game sort of adds the or ticks the time over, I should say, so day-night cycle. And it's just sort of letting you, it wants you to go through the tutorial section itself, so we'll go here and drop anchor. So we've got start fishing, we've got peculiar engine, and the fishing pole, so start fishing. So that's it, you got your inventory style. That you've got to sort of fill up, so it looks like that area is sort of fished out. So we'll move out into the next section and see if it'll let us fish here now. There we go. New species there, the cod. Rotate, put it there. Ooh, muck that up. On there. been depleted, so time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. So if we just you can see the time up the top, Monday, day 1, 14:42, so 2:42 p.m. and it's just sort of sitting there. But as soon as we start moving the boat around, the time starts ticking away. I'll give this one a crack. You don't have the right equipment, so that was why we couldn't fish in that one. We might see if we can get out to this one and then make our way back, I reckon, before where the sun would set here. But so that's all the fish, and we're now at 18. Select your lights by holding L1. There we go. So we will make our way back to the harbour. There doesn't look like there's much you can do in the town, but as to my understanding is that there's sort of a bit of a mystery behind the town, and the further you go into it, there's a bit more of an interesting sort of take on different things that happen. So debt adjusted doesn't say what your actual debt is, but we'll sell all the fish. Ooh, what have we got there? That one's worth a bit more. Yeah, 14.65 for that one. Research part. The shipwright. Trophy we unlock there. The introduction quest. There we go. So, weighted line, simple skimmer. So what have we got? I think it's basic fishing pole. So why don't we try Just shallow, both shallow. Don't have enough money for that. So some light, so we might, there you go, 29.66 is still owing. So we can undock, rest, or research. So if we research. Really to do that, so let's rest until dawn. I don't know whether if you sort of head out at night, whether there's some more opportunities there for different types of fish, or have you? But we'll have another plough around and see if we can't grab some other stuff. I wonder what that so yeah, I wonder that has the light on the boat, and then the buoys as well, buoys, depending on where you're from, how you want to call it, where there's some sort of creatures that sort of that you end up coming across that you have to sort of disturb the water. Let's try this. Fish that area out. Yeah, I wonder, see some bigger fish there. Whether we can fish in that bit yet, or we need some different, looks like you need some different fishing equipment. What we got here? Message. Again, I wonder if there's a bit of mystery with the bottles there that sort of come out as you go through. Oh, one fish was depleted already. There you go. So it's quite relaxing, the game, and I mean, you sort of, I imagine there's more to it, as I said, as you start sort of making your way through and playing a bit more of the game itself. But you get more into it, and there's some more mystery and story behind it, so it'd be interesting to see how that all depleted, so getting ourselves back a bit late. So I'm fish this one all the way back to me. go. So exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. So as I said, I reckon there is a bit more to it. Starting to get ourselves some money there. Return to the town. We'll see if we can get so $109 owing on that. Let's see if we can get that bigger. Sure, left 78. Don't have enough for any more of the engine or propellers. And we don't have anything for a trawl net. Head off again. It's that little town, but let's see. It's just that. I can see the compass, but I can't see the map unless you've got to collect one. Let's see if we can do this one that we haven't been able to do with that new rod we've got. Yes. Bit for that because they're taking up a fair chunk of room there. So that's almost all of our cargo. Hopefully you can expand that down the track because that's, as you can see, taking up most of our cargo there. So we might try and drop this parcel off and then we'll do some of the can't sell anything there, which is a bit of a pain. Once it's all pretty much filled up for the day, so I'm really hoping at some point that you can expand that inventory slot a bit further than sort of where it is at the moment. Nevertheless, we'll see 961 owing is still on that ship, so I reckon so it's no shallow cat style dredging or with the pole done. I reckon we dry dock. There we go, extra space, more attachments, and better hulls. Let's see if we can't. So we haven't got the parts for it anyway at the moment, but the new hull upgrades your vessel, 5 new cargo spaces, so that's what the one you need to increase that is the new hull. Alrighty, so there we go. That's a bit of a quick intro for Dredge, the recently released game from indie developer Black Salt Games. First and initial impressions, look, the art style looks pretty good. There's a bit of interest to it. It's a bit more than just going out and, the lifestyle simulator type games, I suppose, like your Harvest Moons and the like, where you're just sort of rolling through the day. It looks like there is a bit of a backstory on brewing, and you can see meeting some of the characters there. There's a few odd goings on there, which would be great to discover and learn out a bit more. So I'm certainly keen to jump back into it, and I'll have a bit more playtime, as I mentioned at the top. Jump into Gaming Enforcement Agency. That's Thursday 8 PM Australian time, and I'll have a much more in-depth discussion about Dredge. But that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play. What else can you do with the channel? You can like it, you can subscribe. Well, if I can spit it out, you can like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it.
Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Oh, look out!
He fired splash!
Old Uncle Donkey. Gee, Donkey.